Hello guys, today I'm going to unite Arabia, and yes, I'm gonna be doing that as Syria. So I'll have to start as France and release myself obviously. So regular difficulty, historical focus on. I'm going to turn off Ironman because I want to stay sane. France, start. While playing as France I won't do much. I'm going to exercise my entire army. Let's do the value of the Frank focus, and I'm going to build some factories in Syria. I'll try to build 2 mills here and 1 mill here. And I'll also try to build a naval base right here. While playing as France I won't do much, I'm just going to research regular stuff. And I will be releasing some countries. I'm going to release some Arabic countries. I'm going to make them independent. I'm going to release Morocco, Lebanon, Tunisia, and Algeria. I'm going to release myself as Syria later. Now you might wonder, why did I do this? Well, I gave these Arabic countries an independence. When I'm going to eventually play as Syria, I'll conquer these lands. And now I release them and gave them ability to do their industrial focuses, so when I eventually conquer them as Syria, they won't be barren colonial land. They will have factories and whatnot, and that's going to boost my industry as Syria. I'm also going to give a Hatay to Turkey, this part here. While it is a core of Syria, Turkey gets it anyway, even if we are independent, so it's better to give them right away. For example, if I had some factories here, I would definitely lose them, so better not to lose anything, just give it to Turkey right away. Right now I can start. The modernization of Ireland issue a diplomatic objection, and the first Syrian factory is built. I decided to change my plan. I won't build 3 factories, I'm just going to build 2 factories and also a naval dockyard. I'll try to sync them so they are built at the same time. And the port is built, and so is the factory. Now I'm ready to release myself. First things first, I'm going to delete this army, this division that was in Syria. I got 6 army experience, which means I need some template. Let's see which one it would be the best for me to have. This is a pretty nice template by adding 1 infantry. Let's actually duplicate it. Let's call it Syrian division. Yes, I know I'm still France. Syrian division. 20 with infantry with support artillery. Save. Now as you can see, when I release myself as Syria, play as and not as a puppet. Now when I look at my templates, I have all the French templates, and I also have Syrian division. So first thing I'm going to research is going to be support artillery and basic machine tools. I have 2 factories which I'm going to use to produce some basic infantry equipment, because that's all I have pretty much. I also have some tanks for some reason. Let's do the first focus, a political effort. As you can see, I start democratic. Fun fact, this guy and this guy are the same humans. I'm gonna go to Civil War, and my goal is to obviously go fascist, since I need a lot of manpower. And I have only about 2.2 million core population. 2.4 million, but this is controlled by Turkey. Political effort is finished. I'm going to hire a fascist demagogue, Yusuf ibn Hassan, and I'm gonna pick industrial effort now. In the meantime, I'm gonna prepare for Civil War. We start with 10% fascist support, which is pretty nice. Industrial effort is finished, and now I'm gonna do construction effort. I'm gonna pick this person industry 1, and I'm also gonna research fighter into our fighter. Start building a mill here in Damascus. I'm about to have 100 political power, which means I'm about to start a civil war. So first thing I'm going to do is anti-fascist traits. Now my stability is 46%, and just ignite the civil war. The enemies are here, and they're going to spawn in factories. I'm going to let them exist pretty much. I can't tell if this guy has an actual portrait of this or if this is just a new generic one. So this is the plan. I'm gonna stay in the Civil War as long as I can. Why? 2 reasons. First reason, I'm actually going to get tons of factories for myself, and so is the enemy side, and when I eventually take them out, it's going to be free 10 factories for me. Second reason, I'm going to ask Italy for military access and also an aggression pact, and I'm going to beg them for guns pretty much. Let's train some of these divisions. And yes, let's switch production to artillery. I don't have resources, but still this is better than nothing. Italy, give me guns, please. So I've got weapons settled. What I don't have is manpower. So when I finish construction effort, I'm going to go for collective status, nationalism focus, and fighting militarism. Then later military youth as well, for manpower. Yeah, I got my first division. Construction effort is done. Let's go for collective status. Disperse industry 2 is next. Italy, give me more guns. Thank you. Collective status is finished. Let's do nationalism focus now. Let's get army logistics expert. I like it how he's an expert, but he costs the same as specialists. The Sadabak Pact. Of course, why not? 320 PP. Let's switch to limited conscription. Until our fighter is researched, let's get CAS 1. I'll be mobilizing a giant army, so I'm gonna do war propaganda against Syria because mobilization is faster when the war support is higher. Nationalism focus is finished, let's do militarism. And they just spawned their own division. Don't let them reach the port. Let's get a general. Now let's just destroy them. Italy, more guns please. Let's put more divisions in training and put them on top priority. I think I'm going to import some steel. Let's import it from France. Militarism is finished. Let's now go for construction effort 2. I also just hired artillery specialist. Dispersing Industry 2 is researched. Let's go for improved machine tools. And I just got 35 army experience, so let's do state service in the military. This will give me more political power. More guns, Italy. And let's get the army offense specialist. Infrastructure effort is next. And now I just deployed a bunch of divisions. Let's put them all around here. I just researched CAS 1, so let's go for electronic mechanical engineering. Let's stop trading steel and let's build a railway from here to here. I'm going to put one factory to produce CAS. They started with 4 building slots, now they have 8. Which means they probably got either 3 or 4 factories from the focus. Let's assume they got 4. Improved worker conditions. I want to have some stability. And let's go for infrastructure for 2. I'm actually going to farm this division. I'm not going to kill it, I'm just going to farm it from XP. I'm going to attack them until I get like 99 green, then I'm just going to stop and let them reorg, and then do that again and again and again. Pro machine tools are done. Let's go for construction 1. As you can see, this is quite a lot of army experience. Let's give these guys a field marshal as well. More guns from Italy. This is very good because not only am I getting army experience, as you can see, I'm also getting skill up for my general, and he's eventually going to become a mountaineer. Well, yeah, he's going to level up, so let's see, grab ball attack. Let's stop, and let's attack some more. Now I'm going to show you one very broken exploit. First, I'm going to improve relations with Germany until they hit 45. Let's research mechanical computing. I got the opinion of Germany, so now what I'm going to do? I'm going to produce everything that I got researched. I don't have to produce it, it just needs to be in production, so let's start production of guns. Production of tanks, which for some reason I got here. Intervar fighters, close air support 1, I already got close air support, transport planes, and I can't produce ships, but it's alright. Now I'm going to wait for 24 hours to pass, and let's land East China. The basically infinite amount of guns, artillery, tanks, transport planes, fighters, and CAS, and convoys. Now I got deficit of all of these, as you can see, it's everything minus 2 million, so Germany, would you help me please? Tanks, yes. Planes, transport planes, no. Okay, fighters, yes. CAS, yes. Land-lease, convoys, no. Okay, this is pretty nice. 200 tanks, 27 planes. Italy, would you? Again, 3.8k guns, 233 tanks, and 15 planes. Pretty nice. Now let's cancel the land lease with China. And now I got all of this back, and they're still going to land lease me that. So I finished infrastructure for 2, let's now go for extra research slot. And let's start justifying against Albania. I think you know where this is going. And my general is about to reach skill 2, and he just did. And the month has just passed, which means I can do this again. Let's go. Oh no, please help me out. And once again they were generous. And I'm going to buy that steel again. And he is skill free now. Also soon will become a mountaineer. As the research slot is finished, let's go for construction effort 3. And I'm going to research radio. Oh yeah, let's not forget to beg. And look at this, I got 60 CAS, 85 fighters, and 1000 tanks. Just from stealing land lease. Let's do this some more. Who says stealing is not profitable? Clearly is. Construction 1 is finished, let's go for construction 2. This guy is already a mountaineer. Wow. Right, they got 13 building slots and they started with 4, which means they got extra 9, which means they got 9 factories from the focuses, or maybe 8. Let's say they got 9, which means they can do just 1 more factory and then they can't get any new factories or focuses. I just finished construction for 2. Let's go for armament effort now. Let's ask for more stuff. Once again, they were very generous. 15 building slots. You know what? Let's take them out.
take Aleppo but not Homs. Let's hope they don't capitulate. They didn't capitulate, which means I get to control the state now, having all of its factories. Well, I'm still at a civil war, which is great. I've got 15 factories right now, and I'm still at civil war, so I just need to stay at the civil war. So let's destroy this division, but I'm not going to actually take the city itself. Now I can build my own convoys. Let's produce for 2 factories of artillery, the rest will go to CAS. And the division is destroyed, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. I control the state, which is great. So they got 4 mills, 4 civs, and 3 naval dockyards. Or well, I do. I got them now. I'm going to buy some tungsten, rubber, and some aluminum as well. I can produce tons of artillery and tons of gas as well. Also, I'm going to need lots of divisions, so let's find some division which is similar to 10 width. Here we go. This one is similar to 10 width, so let's train this division. 30 such divisions, 20. That's good enough. And let's switch some of these divisions to that template. You know what, let's switch all of them except for this one division. So all of you switch to this. I'll be able to pump out tons of these divisions. I'm going to go to war economy now, and I just got more land lease. Let's get some more. Even Turkey wants to help me. Thank you, Turkey. To deploy all of these divisions, I got 30 of them. Wow, nationalist Spain won. Who could have thought this would be the outcome? Let's see how are the Arabic countries doing. Morocco has about 9 factories, Algeria has about 14 factories, Tunisia has about 7, and Lebanon has only 3 for now. I won't be expanding into the Arabic countries yet. Where I'm actually going to expand is Albania. You probably know why Albania. So after I finish researching some of these things, I'm going to research transport ships. Now let's do armament efforts too. Why are all my factories spawning in this desert? Even more stuff. Yay. Let's end the civil war now. I got a bunch of equipment from capitulating Syria as well. Let's get this presidency free. I'm going to modify this template. I'm actually going to give it top priority, and let's actually remove one of the infantry battalions and instead add a light tank battalion. This will increase the soft attack and other stats. As you can see, I got enough light tanks for that. Well, no, I don't. And let's make sure that half of them have 5 infantry battalions, while the other half has 4 infantry battalions and 1 light tank battalion. All of you except for this one switch to this template. Now I should be able to have enough tanks. Yes, I have enough tanks now. Though they seem like they're tank divisions, they're not actually that fast. Let's go for advanced machine tools. You know what, let's cancel armored effort 2 and let's instead do military youth. Also have to move my entire army all the way to Venice, so let's move them in. Actually no, let's just move them to Taranto. It's way closer. Convoy sub can only carry about 6 divisions at a time. Or I could ask Greece and Turkey for military access. And now I can move my troops to here. And then just ship them to Taranto. Yeah, that's much faster. And off to Taranto you go. And all of them are now in Italy. Let's draw area defense, and let's only go for victory points this time. This time I want to focus on Sardinia. Maybe let's get some airports as well. No, let's still do Sardinia. So let's see how are they doing. Where do they have troops? They have a division in Palermo, division in Taranto, 1 division in Naples, 1 division in Anzio, 1 division right here, 1 in Venice, 1 in Trieste, and 1 in Genoa. If I macro this very well, then I'm going to take out Italy again, just like in Malaysia episode. I think I should not defend Sardinia. There's so many divisions here. There's actually 3 divisions in Sardinia alone, so let's leave Sardinia for now. Justification for Albania is finished. Let's get a war industrialist. I just recruit another 4, and I'm going to move them through Turkey and Greece into Italy. Let's do paramilitarism now. I just finished military youth. Okay, let's do this. First thing I'm going to do is join the Axis. I just joined the Axis. As you can see, I got a bunch of divisions on the front line right here. So let's just hope I get enough victory points. So, wish me luck. Declare war. Now I need to try my best to micro my way out of this situation. Let's put some planes in here. This division in Milan must hold Milan at all costs. So let's make them last stand. These guys also will do a last stand. And I just managed to capitulate Italy. Wow, I expected this to be way harder. It was so easy. It actually took less than a week, and as you can see, there's no peace deal yet.
Syrian national state. Let's hope they don't join Greater East Asian Cooperative Sphere. Hey, just like that, Italy is mine. Right, here we are in the peace deal. What am I going to do in the peace deal? I must take Libya at all costs, because I need Libya. I can't just let them have it. And now I'm going to leave. Just kidding, I'm not going to leave, obviously. I'm going to puppet Italy and let them have the rest of their stuff. I don't really care about... Well, I could take Dodocanese for myself. Yeah, let's take Dodocanese for myself. Maybe Zara. And they can have the rest. This was way too easy. And let's go for construction 3. Yes, now I've got 46 factories. From 13 to 46, I'm definitely pleasantly surprised. I generated a bunch of more tension, as you can see, and most likely everyone is just going to guarantee any country I justify against. Let's give this guy infantry expert. And let's switch all of these guys to the Syrian division. Also, I'm going to be deleting a bunch of them. Let's build mills in Aleppo. Actually, no, I'm going to build saves here. I'm going to produce some more artillery, some CAS, and some interwar fighters. I'm running out of resources, yay. Let's buy aluminum from Italy. They got a bunch of aluminum. We won't be attacking Iraq, we'll be attacking Hungary. Hungary is definitely more important than Iraq, at least for now, so let's grab northern Hungary. I'm going to research paratroopers. Let's stop the researching construction 3 and let's get paratroopers 1. And yeah, let's put my entire army on the Hungarian border. Kind of doing the same thing I did with Malaysia last time, but this time actually playing Syria and uniting Arabia. Oh yes, I'm at war with Albania, I completely forgot that. I guess I'm going to drop into their territory and destroy them with CAS. And Italy is doing naval invasions. You know what, that's pretty nice. How about I request your forces? They got only 3 divisions, so they're already attacking. Damn, that Italian AI. Let's send the entire army into Albania. Let's give them all the air support. And let's try to take both victory points at the same time. And we just got Albania. I just took it for myself, I don't really care. It's all the troops on Hungarian border now. And once again, I'm waiting for the fate of Czechoslovakia. As for focus, I'm going to go for ideological fanaticism. Switch all these garrisons to local police force. Also going to delete some of my divisions. Yes, I was definitely to delete like 15 of them. Should have enough manpower now. And this is one very solid army now. Now it seems like I'm going to run out of manpower again. And I just did. I'm out of manpower, but guess who isn't? Yes, you guessed right. Italy has 466,000 manpower. I'm just going to create a division for Italy. Make it 20 with infantry with support artillery. I don't need anything better, to be honest. And let's just switch about half of my army to that template. And that's 200,000 manpower freed up. This presidency free is researched. Transport ships. 939 with free research slots is kind of painful. Mass machine tools are researched, and let's go for construction 3. Let's go for extensive conscription. Ideological fanaticism is finished, and let's do a naval effort now. Or actually, let's stop trading with everyone, and let's do extra research slot. After this, I'm just going to trade back. This is terrible industry. 31 mills, but only 11 civs. I'm using most of them just to produce enough gas, enough fighters, and enough artillery. Just train another 10 Syrian divisions, I can't train anymore. Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. I got another 10 divisions. I'm going to put these divisions in Damascus and just exercise them pretty much. Also, let's give them a general and put them in the first army group. Should start to justify against Hungary while I was fighting Italy. And extra research slot 2 is finished. Let's now do naval effort. And let's research trucks. Alright, the justification is finished. Let's declare war on Hungary. Let's cancel naval effort and let's start doing technology sharing so I can get the 5th research slot as well. Also research weapons 1. Now let's create Italian paratroop division. And here we go, Italian paratrooper division. Let's train 24 of them. And yes, I should produce some transport planes as well. I got 7 Italian divisions so far. I'm actually going to make them defend Libya for me. Let's get the captain of industry. And Italian paratroopers are trained. Poland refuses an ultimatum. Hungary should not join the Allies, as long as I don't join the German war. So let's put all these paratroopers in Vienna. All the planes going to Vienna as well. Damn, I stole so many planes. And I got my first transport plane. Let's just deploy it. Transport ships are researched. I need to do inter-artillery upgrade. Let's send them right here. As you can see, they just created holes in the front line. So let's power drop into those holes. And yes, now I got it. Now my entire first army will go here. After some partial patrolling, I made this corridor, which is going to fail. I don't mind. And we managed to enter Hungary. Technology sharing is finished. Now I got 5 research slots, so let's do naval effort. Can I please just power drop into Budapest? Let's research gas tube. I just landed. If I get patch as well, I might capitulate and let's try this out. Just to patch. Is this enough? Yes, it is. Hungary is dealt with. Let's just puppet them as usual. And now I got 60 factories. I feel bad though. I could have gone for total mobilization while fighting them, but I didn't. Well, yeah. I made a mistake. What can I do? Let's delete the paratroopers again. Now I'll try to expand into Iraq. They might be guaranteed, but they might not. If they're not going to get guaranteed, I'm just going to attack them. They are guaranteed. Alright, I won't attack them. I guess I should exercise the army, put them aggressive, and I should prepare for World War II. Support weapons 1. What I need to do is to build some airports here in Syria. First let's build one factory here, and then I'm going to build airports in Damascus. Actually not level 10, let's just make it level 3. Germany is barely winning. Well, I guess that's because I stole all of their tanks and planes. Let's stop researching into artillery and let's instead get support equipment. Are you winning, son? I mean Germany. They are winning slowly. Let's build some Suez here and here. Now let's go for superior firepower doctrine. Wow, Germany has more casualties than Poland. I rarely see this happen. Let's do secret weapons now. Infantry weapons 1 are research. Let's research improve infantry equipment 1. Oh yeah, let's produce those new guns. I don't really know they're really old at this point, but less old. And let's improve workers' conditions as well. And Poland has finally capitulated. Come on, Germany, I believe in you, Germany. Just take the cities. Let's now research into artillery. Support weapons are researched. Let's research engineer company 1. I got secret weapons finished, so let's do computing machine. And now I'm going to do aviation effort. Let's leave the Axis first, because I don't want Axis occupying my land. And yeah, let's go. I'm going to move my first army here in Jordan, well, in Syria. Second army is going to hold here. I'm not going to join the Axis, I don't care. And let's start justifying against Britain. Alright, the first army is in position. The second army is also in position. In the meantime, I'm going to not train any paratroopers. I'm just going to train about 10 more of my own divisions. Let's move entire Air Force right here. Actually, not entire, I just need CAS. Move them right here. Set their limit to 600. And close air support in the Middle East. Into artillery is researched. Let's get improved artillery. If National Spain went fascist, I would definitely invade them before the war, but they didn't, so what can I do? My war goal against Britain is ready, and it will expire in 2 months. First things first, I need to secure my coasts, so I'm going to ask for Hungary for forces, as well as Italy, and I'm going to train these another 10 divisions. I'm going to use them for the coastal defense. I don't need anyone in Tunisia. Naval bases here, 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 and here. Oh, and France just died. RIP. CAS 2 just got researched. Let's research this first Industry 4. And let's produce new CAS planes. I want to produce as many of them as possible until the war hits. Then I'm gonna have rubber shortages, so I have to produce less CAS. I should produce some trucks. Let's produce at least 5 factories of trucks. Improved infantry equipment 1 is researched. I would really like to go for improved infantry equipment 2, but I really have to research trains first. Aviation effort is finished. Let's do army effort. I just deployed another 10 divisions, and these will also be the coastal defense divisions. Meanwhile, all of these 10 divisions go here. Let's deploy some CAS here. 400 should do. All of the divisions are now in position. I just need to wait for them to reorg a little bit. And I think we're ready. Let's go. Should produce some artillery. Let's first switch my divisions. Using Syrian division, let's make them 7-2s. I have enough artillery for this, I hope I do. Yes, I do. Now let's also switch Italian ones. Also again to 7-2s. And we got just enough artillery. My war expires in about 2 weeks, so I'm just going to wait about a week so that my divisions reorganize and gain strength, and then I'm going to declare war on Britain. Alright, I'm going to declare war on them now. I'll try my best to take Syria and then march into Jerusalem and try to cut off Tel Aviv. I'll try my best not to take Tel Aviv, you probably know why. I want to take Jerusalem because there's an airport here. Allies can use it, it's better if they can't. I'll try to reach the... I just took out Jerusalem, I'll try to reach this province Syria and also this one, so I cut off the troops in Tel Aviv. I managed to create a pretty big encirclement in Jordan, at least 10, probably more. And now I can do the trick with Tel Aviv. It's a port, so I'm going to send in troops here more over and over again. As you can see, that's 4 divisions there. I'm just going to annihilate. Make sure to take Tel Aviv though. And that's 4 British divisions. I'm going to take 4 of my divisions. Let's take these 4. Let's create a new army. Let's give them a fallback line around Tel Aviv. Make sure to take Tel Aviv though. Might have a little bit of supply issues for now, but this will definitely pay off. Also, I should delete these front lines right here. Also, let's give my guys the top motorization priority. Let's give them a general. Division in Tel Aviv. Actually, 2 destroyed. I can do this over and over again, by the way. I'm shredding them here. Oh, I forgot justifying against Lebanon. I'm gonna do it now. Now I'll try to take Sinai and I'll take Suez Canal as well. I'll try to reach El Alamein from the east and then cut off enemies in Matruk. Let's encircle this tank division. Where do you think you're going? I just managed to finish to encircle 2 of their tank divisions. 3 divisions in Sharm el-Sheikh. I'm about to destroy them. I just finished army effort. Let's go for fighter focus. They're naval invading my islands in the Aegean Sea. I don't care. Let's improve artillery and let's research fighter ones. Justification for Lebanon is finished. Let's get aircrew surveys and let's get formation flying. I'm not going to join the Axis, sorry, and let's declare war on Lebanon. I'm just going to take them out with my garrison divisions. And I just took out Lebanon. Oh, nice. 1 division in Tel Aviv was destroyed. Another single division here. Actually 2 divisions. Nice. This is going to be really hard. Engineer companies want to research. Let's get engineer companies too. Also, let's give my boys engineer companies. Just annihilating these divisions. I know it's kind of cheesing, but to be honest, I'm fighting against Britain as released Syria. What do you expect? I might be able to do it, please. Yes, I took Suez. Try to take this airport so that I have complete air supremacy right here. And I got it. Oh, and another 4 divisions in Tel Aviv. Let's just destroy them. Well, no wonder I have no supplies. I don't have a connection with how to connect this with railways. How much? Oh yeah, I forgot about war propaganda. I should have done that a long time ago. I have to do last stand. Come on, more last stand, please. I need to hold Suez. Oh, by the way, another 5 juicy divisions in Tel Aviv. This is the definition of pain. At least I'm slapping these divisions in Tel Aviv. I need another 2 provinces of railways. Civilian trains are researched. 3 recon companies, and let's produce trains this time. Actually, why am I researching recon company? I'm still using old guns. Let's get new guns. Oh no, Britain has landed and died here. Nice. And another 3 divisions in Tel Aviv left to be destroyed. Fighter focus is finished. I'm gonna go for aviation effort 2, and let's get the delay. Also, I'm gonna improve my sport weapons. Yes, now I have railway. Now I have supplies here. Now I'm pretty sure I can push into Cairo and where not. I'll try to take these 3 provinces and cut them off. Now I took this major airport right here, which means I should be able to easily have air superiority in Egypt. I'm going to end fight in Egypt soon, so I'm going to start justifying against Tunisia, and I'm going to train another 10 of my divisions. Where do you think you are going? Yes, that's just 4 divisions. They're just going to get wrecked instantly. I'm going to rush Alexandria now. I just destroyed the circumvent Port Said, which means I have full control of Suez Canal. And now these guys can definitely push. I just overrun another 4 of their divisions. And look at these encirclements, this is just great. I really want to see casualties right now. I have lost 46,000 men, all of which are 42k to Britain, and I destroyed almost 700,000 British troops. And let's now rush south. I need to control Khartoum, which is located right here, so I need to go a lot south. Oh no, they're naval invading in Tripoli. And this new update, the name for northern Libya. All the Cyrenaica fans are now angry. I'm gonna get dive bombing now. I just took Asyut. Justification for Tunisia is finished. And I just cut off their 2 divisions in Aswan. I should be able to push even further south. I'm going to move my planes to Tripoli. I'm going to build an airport in Aswan. And let's declare war on Tunisia. And I'm about to do war propaganda against them. I need to get a bit more war support. And then I'm gonna be able to have total mobilization, which will greatly improve my economy. Annihilating them in the southern Tunisia. And I just took Tunis. I'm gonna move my planes to Tunisia. So nice having these big airports. That's only because I released those countries. By the way, I got 80% war support, which means total mobilization it is. Look at this. From 9 factories to 18. Almost took the airport in Khartoum, and I just did. So 400 of you go to the Khartoum, Upper Nile, it's direct ground support, and I should get goal forecast too. Algerian desert finished. Okay, so it's clear on Algeria. I'm gonna justify against Morocco. So I just took out Khartoum, and there's barely any point of pushing any further. Let's improve artillery. Problem with Algeria is that it's pretty big, so Allied forces are probably going to arrive. I just hope they don't take an airport. Fighter 1 is researched. Let's go for Fighter 2. Norway has capitulated. I like it how I traverse way faster in desert without supplies than in these hills up north where people actually live. And as you can see, one British and Australian division arrived, but it's kind of too late. Also, one Dutch division arrived. I think some more arrived, but Algeria has just capitulated, and these Allied divisions are just going to be annihilated now. Oh no, look at this. I didn't even hear the sound. I only need to micromanage this a little bit. 4 divisions that landed are actually 6 divisions that landed are just getting annihilated. You just need to make a fallback line like this. I need to make sure I control Khartoum. I think 8 divisions are more than enough to defend that, while the remaining 16 should just go on the Iraqi border. Oh, let's justify against Iraq. Greece looks kind of thick though. Right, so let's declare war on Morocco, and I'm pushing into Morocco. CAS's effort is finished, and I'm just going to research CAS free. I'm gonna have it in 1941. It's 1944 technology. Damn, the generic focus tree is really OP sometimes. I had to take this airport. Oh no, they encircled my division. I had to last hand it here. On force attack. If I don't take this airport, my whole campaign is lost. Come on, take it already. Yes, I did it. This division is saved, and I just took the airport, which means I'm gonna have green air here. And I think I just took Casablanca, which means all the Moroccan troops are going to surrender, and the Allied troops have no supplies, which means I basically won. Let's get formation flying. I'm gonna research inferior equipment too. Once again, they naval invaded, and I didn't get any form of notification because this game is broken. And let's declare war on Iraq. Iraq obviously joined the Allies and should be able to push me through. Let's improve artillery even further. I should try to take airport in Karbala. Great, I took the airport, which means now I'll be able to beat them completely. And let's just go for Baghdad. I just took Baghdad. I think this is enough. Yes, this is enough. And now I got Iraq and Kuwait. Next place is Saudi Arabia, just 5 more goal. How am I doing here? I am kicking them out. Shouldn't be that hard. Oh, let's do a doctrine effort, and I'm gonna build more civs. Oh no, they're once again naval invading in Egypt and in the Middle East, so let's get improved computing machine. How my troops doing down here? I have way more supplies and also have air superiority, so they can't do anything. And now I'm going to justify against Oman. I know I don't need Oman to unite Arabia, but come on. I'm gonna take Oman and Yemen as well. And these divisions here are about to be destroyed. And let's declare war on Saudi Arabia. Go rush Jeddah. Oh, if I take this airport, this is gonna be nice. Justification for Oman is finished. Let's justify against Yemen now. Just need to take Riyadh and then I'm done. And Riyadh has just fallen and they're going to capitulate. Of course, I just took Abu Dhabi. Japan declared war on Philippines, which means in a bit more than 2 months I will be fighting USA. Right, let's declare war on Oman. Britain managed to send 1 division to Aden, but it was quickly destroyed. Now let's take out actual Yemen. Let's get hunt and destroy, and let's get doctrine effort 2. Alright, let's declare war on Yemen. Yemen is about to be wrecked, and I just took out Yemen. Well, not yet. Now I did it. Look at this beautiful Syrian national state. I still need Spanish Africa. I'm gonna put my army here. Let's also put like 6 of them right here and here. Also, I need a bunch of planes there. Let's research construction 4. Let's get more convoys. And we're almost there. Hold on, PC, please don't die. I'm almost done, bro. Oh, I'm not justifying. Yeah, let's justify against Spain. Improved computing machine is done. I almost said coping machine. Let's get advanced computing machine. And let's blow the Suez Canal for fun. Let's get spare support. Let's give these guys closer support orders here. More ground crews, and let's declare war on Spain. First, I'm gonna destroy their 8 divisions in Sidifni. Oh my god, they're really pushing hard here. I'm gonna do last stand here. You can see CAS is destroying their divisions. And they just lost Sidifni and a bunch of divisions. And in the north, let's take Ceuta and let's take this port here. I think this is Manila. And the USA is now at war with me. Beautiful. And the moment I take over Ceuta, United Arabia, let's check the manpower and factories. I had 123 factories and 180,000 manpower. Now I have 180 factories, which is pretty nice, and 3.63 million manpower. Very, very nice indeed. And you know what, let's just take out the Spanish Africa. Well, Rio de Oro. Suez Canal blown! Yay, we have cut the cord with the empire, with their empire. And the naval invading are either way. Okay. Oh, I didn't destroy this encirclement here. Yeah, it was destroyed. And look at this beautiful empire. Please ignore the ugly details like this province here and this naval invasion here. But truly, this is a beautiful, beautiful sight. So, now, United Arabia, I'm pretty powerful. I'm at war with the USA though, so what am I supposed to do now? I would probably, at this point, go to Iran, Afghanistan, take out British Raj, so I can actually have enough resources, probably Siam, but Siam's in the... well, I could go around them now, then later take them out, take the British Malaya, eventually take out the rubber, and yeah, I would probably annex Italy with my puppet, and then just go after the USA with my navy. After I build some compliance there, it would take years, but I could definitely win this. And it will also be very exhausting. And I don't really want to do this, and I don't really want to edit that, so yeah, sorry, this is all you're gonna get. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, and subscribe and all that, and yeah, I guess that's it. See ya.